Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We actually have about 3/4 of our coffee left, so we're going to have a lot of coffee sips on the video today. But we obviously have a very important video to continue talking about the market. Sorry about no upload yesterday, guys. My birthday was yesterday, so I was kind of taking the whole day off of streaming and doing videos and just kind of getting out of it. I feel like it's good to embrace holidays, important days. You know, Still played some Warzone though because the game is so fun. Anyways, guys, we have to talk about FIFA today because we are a couple days closer to Team of the Season since we last talked. And I'm starting to actually get a little excited for it, to be honest. Like, that's good news. I'm very excited that we do have something coming to the game. We have new boosted cards. I think it'll really spice things up. But a lot of you guys are wondering about the market, and you can see that I liquidated up to 35 million on Sunday. Now, that doesn't include the Neymar in my club, and it doesn't include a lot of things in my club. So I think we were looking between 41 and 45 million. That's where we were. Considering I've been a lot more lazy this year with trading because I don't really love this game, and you guys know that. As my viewers, a lot of people know that, right? I don't really like this game. I didn't really like last year's game, but I think it was like the early on stage of not liking games, so I played anyways. And now this is kind of like the 2 years of having a toxic relationship where I'm just like, yo, I'm not doing this. But obviously, there are its moments, and we are on, and we now have 10 million coins. Now, why do I have 10 million coins? What have I invested in? And I just want to talk to you guys about a couple trends that I am expecting to happen. Now, I got the trends wrong last week. I thought the market on Friday was going to be okay. I got that completely wrong. The market was awful last Friday, and I guess I underestimated the panic. So, first of all, right, what are we going to be getting on Friday, guys? This is going to be community team of the season, right? So, it's not really all that, right? It's going to be good. I'm going to tell you guys, they're going to upgrade some weak foot and skills. I already know that. And the cards are going to get very big boosts, and the design is going to be nice. In my opinion, a lot of people are saving up packs, which means one of two things, right? The first thing that means, there's two things that it means. There's going to be huge coin injection coming on Friday. Huge coin injection, right? Because people are saving up packs. People are going to be saving up rewards a couple weeks now, probably 2 weeks worth. People are going to be wanting to spend teams on Friday. Once they open their packs, but also, it also means, guys, that I believe that gold metas this week are going to do really well with rewards. Now, I never really buy a ton of these, but I went ahead, I picked up some Salahs, picked up some Pogbas, some Aubameyang, some Sons, just started to get some players that I really do like for the flipping aspect of things. So those are the first couple things I buy. Now, I've only put like 2 million coins of those. I am expecting the market to go up on Thursday. So if you're a person that likes to invest for Thursday, I think it's risky, but in my experience, Black Friday, Footmiss, some of the biggest crash weeks in FIFA result in the market really going up that week, and there's two reasons why, right? Number one, nobody's buying all week because everybody's so scared to buy. So when they get their rewards Thursday, a lot of times everybody's buying at once. Second, there's not a lot of investors. When the market's not steady, a lot of people just don't have the balls to be trading. They kind of just take it off until the market gets good again. That I completely understand, but that's actually something that does happen in foot. So that's why a lot of the times, if you're a trader that does have an extra set of balls or something, it works out really well. So right away, guys, the only cards that I've really bought, like Carlos Alberto, right? Now, I don't even know if I'm going to profit on this. He actually sold at 1.5 yesterday. He's 138 right now. But here's what I've done, right? Some of these really meta cards that are like end game players, I've just seen drop way too much. Like, I don't remember this guy was like 1.7 last weekend, 1.8. So the fact that I could get him at 1.3, I'm in, bro. I'm in for that. Now, what I've really focused on, right, was I really focused on middle, baby, and prime icons. Those three cards, guys, I think are so undervalued at the moment. It's crazy. And I don't understand really why people are selling icons so much, because we have most icons in this game are 25% down right now. Like, if you look at it, guys, 25% down heading into the week of team of the season. Now, why do I like this so much over other things? The reasons I like icons so much, guys, when it comes to team of the season and squad building, man, you need icons in your teams, man. Icons are the way to link all these different players. It's not easy to link team of the season players. Secondly, right, a lot of these icons, like, for example, Baby Carlos. So I haven't seen more than like 10 Baby Carloses on the market in months. Okay, on Sunday, I saw 5 pages of this card. Now, this card hasn't had supply in 3 months. It has not been packable since they took baby icons out of this game. So when I saw that amount of panic, I was like, yo, here's the deal. Even if this doesn't really, quote-unquote, go up, the fact that there's this amount of supply just means that he's going to be undervalued. So from Sunday to to probably like last night, I spent 24 million coins on different cars that I really liked. And this is what I always tell you guys. If you're happy with a price, man, just go and buy it. Right? Prime Zanetti, I like this too, man. I don't know why I like it, but I just like it. It feels good. Stoichkov at 320. Now, these are certain, like, these ones that are out of packs icons, I really like these. And the reason why I'm not touching FUT birthdays or shapeshifters is one major reason. Every other trader is touching those cards. Every single other trader is buying FUT birthdays, is buying shapeshifters, is adding their group of traders, and that's fine. But I just don't want to be in investments. I don't want to be in investments. I don't want to be flipping. I don't want to be doing things with other traders. I want to be doing investing and trading with cards that are just not being touched by other people. There's going to be less panic, right? That's a big deal. There's going to be less panic. That's like for me a big deal. I do not want to deal with panic. So like Stoichkov, let me give you guys like a quick little example. Why did I like this so much? I flip him most Thursdays. 2 weeks ago, he was 440K, 460K. So to have a price drop off of 150K on a pretty meta icon, if you guys play this game, I play against Stoichkov a lot. I liked it a lot. Who's a non-icon we have here? Lewandowski. And yeah, I picked up like 5. All right, this card was on its way to going up so much out of packs. It's crazy. Lewandowski, guys, was on his way to like 450K. If you take a look, right? He hit an hour last weekend of like 370. I remember it. I didn't buy. Boom. This week he went 420 right out of packs, right? Come on. He corrected all the way down to 320. That's a 100,000 coin drop. And I know for a fact that this is still a card that people want to try because the headliners is just so expensive at 920K. So I went ahead. I started buying a couple Lewandowskis. That's where I put some of my money. Dries Mertens headliner, 400K. The dude was 570 last weekend. So a common trend you guys can see with a lot of my pickups, they're players that are very in demand, that are either out of packs or just got panic sold too much. Like if a card's down 25 to 30%, that's a big name player. I freaking love it. That's like my take, and I love it. I love players that are like that. Now, if you come to the watch list, some of these are going to be like shocking you guys in terms of like how much these cards are. Like Desai at 440, he's 470 right now. But brothers, this guy was 600K before this even happened. Guys, last Friday he was 600K. I bought this on Sunday night at 440K. That's an 150K drop on a France Link icon by the name of Desai. I couldn't believe it. I was looking at price. I was like, is this for real? So we picked him up at 440. I love that price. Rivaldo, I'm iffy about this because he's out of packs and he is central, but his prime is like 380. So that'll be interesting to see. Hullet was a big one. I wanted to get Hullet. I just feel like Hullet's a guy. I know his baby's not the most in demand, but I know that Hullet's a guy that people like to build teams around. Now he's 600K. But he was 730. So you guys can get the concept of me buying him at 580 is something that I really like. 580 and 570. We've also got a Gareth Bale. He was like 320. He's like 290 right now. 265 is what we paid. Another Lewandowski and a Sol Campbell. Now there's another card that I really want to take a look at that I haven't been able to pick up yet, but I really do want to look at. And that's 85 Blanc. This card is very in demand. I don't know if he's back up yet. 690, 680, 670. So I was trying to get this card at like 620 and I just was never able to get it there. So he's 670 right now. So this guy, I think this guy was like 800K. I'm not positive, but I think he was like 800K. Yeah, he was 830. So he got down to 628 on Monday, Sunday. So that's the buy time with this. And that's a good example. There's a couple cards that I've already missed the buy time with. There's tons of cards that aren't that aren't inflated yet. And that's why I invite you guys, if you like a price right now, go for it, man. I think the market will do kind of well Thursday. My prediction is that people will buy on Thursday. And then I think Friday morning there's going to be a lot of panic selling again. I really do. I think a lot of things on Friday morning are going to get really low. Friday morning, guys, will be like the 3 to 5 hours before team of the season. I think we'll see a pretty big dip in the market again. I think what's really interesting to watch, and I think my prediction really for this weekend, I think team of the seasons are going to go up a lot on Friday night. I think they're going to be really cheap in the first hour or two, and then I think they're going to just explode. And I think as team of the seasons explode on Friday, there's a very big chance that everything else will start to go up. Like the second that people see that a most consistent, community team of the season, I think the second people see that a community team of the season is really expensive, people are going to lose their marbles and start buying everything else. So a couple other pickups that I've made so far, right? So far, this is kind of like a Black Friday market video. I haven't done one of these in a while. But I picked up a Van Dijk at 5'10". He's 5'70". He was 7'40", I think. So the drop off there is massive. Alaba's a really interesting one, right? So this guy got up to 330 last week, and 2 weeks ago he was only 240. But I think he was on his way to be inflated because of Christian Fuchs, and I think his buyback will be really heavy. So we'll just have to see. And then the same thing goes with Tielemans. Tielemans was like 290, and that's because of Christian Fuchs. So I'm kind of investing a little bit around that SBC to see if it works. We've got a Prime Makalele. Now, Prime cards are going to be interesting because Prime cards are still in packs, but I think they're very undervalued. So I bought like a Prime Makalele at 510. A lot of the Primes that I've bought are not up a ton from where I have bought them at. So that'll be interesting to see. We've got a Salah 520 who's actually like, is he cheaper than what I bought him at? He's 530, which means we're losing on tax right now, but I think it's really low. Mane's always good. I sold this card 2 weeks ago at 850. So this is just me being comfortable with the price, you know. When you sell a card at 850 in an inflated market, and you see one of the most in-demand players and rare players down at 600, you just go for it, right? You just go for it at that point. We picked up some Suns. Prime cards again, though. Like, this is what I'm talking about with these Prime cards, man. I feel like Prime Icons are just so undervalued right now. Like, Prime Pires for 195K. Like, what is that? What is that? I know he's in packs, but like 195 for a Prime Icon? I don't know. I just feel like it's cheap. So you guys can see I have distributed my coins, even in some cards that are in packs, just because I feel like they're really undervalued. Prime Rush at 270, things like that. We got a Moments Nesta here at 510, but that might not even be that good. He's going down a bit. So this is probably the last big one. Petit at 500. He was 720. I think that the market is probably going to continue to go down a little bit more. And I don't think there's going to be a ton of investing for rewards. I really don't. But I think you guys need to set prices for yourselves, you know, that you're comfortable with. That's always kind of the way that I would teach or invite you guys to trade. Like, don't just buy to buy. If you like a price a lot, go for a price. Like Neymar, for example, he reached 510 last weekend. He's back up a ton. So in terms of buying, guys, you know, Saturday to Monday is always going to be ideal buy time. He was 510 then. It's 550 now. So some of the meta golds are climbing back up. It's really interesting to see in the market that some cards are really up. Some cards aren't up. So if you're a trader, there's tons of cards that you guys can still look at. And I think that if you're going to be buying, you need to understand that you got to be on to sell things at certain times. What I mean by that is that, like, you know, you're going to want to be able to do the double dipping because I think that there's going to be a big downtrend after an uptrend on Thursday. I think that people are going to start freaking out again. I think that EA and their loading screens, I haven't even seen the loading screen, but EA are mastering these loading screens, and they're really making people, like, freak out with these. So I think as we start, we'll probably on Thursday get a couple hints. I would assume that EA will probably give us, you know, like a couple nationality hints and things like that just to kind of spice it up a little bit and make us excited. I'm assuming that EA will do that just to get people excited. You guys know, EA could have the worst servers and the worst gameplay, and the second they put flags on card designs, people lose their marbles. The same shit every week. So that is a very likely possibility. And other than that, we haven't really gotten anything. I will tell you guys this. If you guys, you know, this card was unbelievable. I played against him last weekend. I'm not doing a review. I'm kind of taking a break with the reviews till team of the season. But I played against him, and he was fantastic. And then in terms of the weekend league, guys, we went 14-1 last weekend. So that's what we did. If you guys want to check out any of the, you want to keep in touch with the weekend leagues, I'm not posting highlights in the second channel every week. So if you guys want to follow my Instagram at RunTheFootMarket, we're going to be posting like a little bit of a graphic every Sunday night when we finish weekend league, what we finished, kind of just cool things like that. So that's another plug within itself. Guys, thanks for watching the video today. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.